still at it. Biggest reason I didn't want, I mean, now that we're all done, we got the repair all made and everything's all seems to be okay for now. One of the reasons I didn't want to do it is because I didn't want to cut this stuff, you know. Had a trailer one time before and a fifth wheel, and it didn't have anything on the underbelly of it, and I really like the fact that this does, and all the newer ones do. Basically, it's so that they can hide their discrepancies. That's the way I'm going to put it. So anyway, so my biggest theory was, how the heck am I going to redo this? So when I cut it right on the seam of the beam that needed to be done. So by cutting it on that, I figured I can make a seam on it, and then we'll tape it up or do something. I like to use Gorilla Tape. Seems to work really, really well. We've got some under here that's held up for, shoot, I want to say probably about, bet you 20,000 miles. Anyways, so putting this all back together, one of the things I did do was I went ahead and, see, I got one seam there, but what I did was I took that Gorilla Tape right there. See if I can get that to stay. And you're gone. Where'd you go? There you are. Put that Gorilla Tape on there, and then to reinforce the plastic, and then use a big pan washer with a tech screw. And a tech screw, I'll show you what it looks like so you can see. You can see that. And then over here, it's a mess. I'm gonna have to redo all that, but because it has to go right around that pipe. And that's one of our gray water tank pipes. So anyways, so put you back down here. Hold on, sit you back up. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you a couple things real quick. First of all, what these screws look like. I got a whole bunch. They're drill tips. See if I can get that to focus in on it here. No, it's not going to. But anyways, they're just drill tips. Probably better way back here. Anyways, they're little drill tips, 5/16 head, and then a standard pan washers, fender washers. You know, something that's the appropriate size for what you're doing. You want the bigger the better. That way you can disperse the grab factor around it a little bit. All right, so we're gonna finish this up here, and I'm gonna kind of get you done here. So we're gonna take this piece, the other piece in here, and fold it, because I cut it on a seam. We're gonna be able to overlap it. Don't ask me how it ended up being able to overlap, but it is. I'm not gonna let the gift horse in the mouth too long, it might kick. So it might bite me. So we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and take some tape. We're gonna put some tape on the edge here. Put some tape on the edge here. We'll get you up here a little bit. There you go. We're gonna put some tape on the edge, and then use that to screw it to it, like I showed you with the other side we did. So we got those guys in there. Then we're gonna just take and we're gonna put it like a strip in here, maybe a strip in there, over there in the corner, and just get this tightened up a little bit too while we're at it. All right. So we'll get her done. And Gorilla Tape, best stuff known to man. This stuff works really, really well. Got no complaints about it. And the only reason that we're doing this is to reinforce this plastic. That way it just doesn't strip away easily. So I'm going to put a couple layers of that on there, about in the areas that I want to screw it to it. That ought to do us pretty good right there. Yep, that'll be good. So we're going to do this in a couple more spots here. Here probably be a good one. Obviously, I want to overlap where I already put screws on the other ones, so I don't want to try to put a screw through a screw, obviously. That's downright stupid. One right in here. What do you think? One right in here? I'm thinking that. What do you think, Bodie? What do you think, Bodie? Can you hear you panting? I know you're here. No job under the rig's done without the dog helping you out. All right, I think that'll work. I think that'll work out good. We got maybe one over here, probably. Yeah, let's put one over there. Now with the drill tips, we're gonna probably want to pre-drill them. So, but in order, we got to know where to pre-drill. That's gonna be the fun part. What do you think? I don't know. What do you think? Probably ought to put one right here. That one's gonna be tough. I'll put one so close to the edge on this other side here. But at least we'll get something on it. And we'll put one big strip of tape all the way down the side, just to protect everything down the road. That way it doesn't try to flop away. Fly away. So get that in there. Get in there, you buggery. There you go. So, these drill tips, like I said, they do exactly that. They drill it, they screw it, they hold it, all in one. Nice and neat. Fender washer, drill tip. Put it through there. Where'd my little guy go? Here you go. We're gonna start, I think we'll start in the middle and then work our way out. That way we can, so we're gonna go right through where we taped. Yeah, I knew I should have just grabbed the big dog. That's why it's right here next to me. So we're gonna grab the big gun. Stop messing around with this. All right. So now that'll hold it up nice and tight up there. We'll do that again, a couple more spots. Definitely better than what they was, because they were using these little tiny washers, really small. I mean, now we got these big, what the heck are these, 1 1/4? Yeah, 1 1/4 diameter versus this 3/4 of an inch diameter. No. So now we're gonna take this Gorilla Tape, and we're gonna run it right down the center. See, so whenever everybody thinks, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy an RV and my life's gonna be simpler. I'm gonna go buy a new one. It's gonna be even easier. Well, let me tell you, this is a 2019, and these are the problems we're having already. So don't think that life is gonna be simpler and easier. It ain't. It ain't. So we're gonna put another bead over it just to kind of cover it up pretty good. Make sure we got a good surface area around that seam root, and we're not gonna worry about it. And rub that in real good. Make sure she's sticking. This Gorilla tape stuff will stick to anything. No. There we go. There we go. More than likely we'll be doing the next one down here next month. So we'll see. It just seems to be the way these things are. I really wish they would take the time and weld things up. So that's it. We're underneath the RV. I'm Sean, and trying to keep it simple.